Well, hello, and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. This is the tarot reading for people who want to improve their manifesting abilities. No shortcuts. It is not easy, but it is very focused and very direct. That's why on your screen you're only going to see this tarot card layout for today. That's it. I don't want any other visual distractions. We have been trained to be easily distracted. We are, in our own way, all of us, addicted to technology. We are like that cat or dog. You know, you ever seen those laser little pointer type things, flashlight type things? You can move it along the floor or the rug, and the dog or cat just can't help themselves. They're going to chase it. Now, there's nothing there. There's nothing that they can catch, but they can't help themselves. We're the same way with technology. We think we're accomplishing something. We think that we're doing something. What we've done, or what we have been instructed to do, because John D. Rockefeller said, "I want a nation of workers, not thinkers." What we've been programmed to do is be human doings, not human beings. We change that energy here as you learn to how to manifest, because one of the ways that you can really free yourself from a lot of the things that take satisfaction and joy out of life is by learning how to manifest better. We all do it. You just want to be better at it. So we have the picture on the screen. I want you to focus. A lot of people close their eyes, get into a light meditative state, and I will do my best to inspire you. So we have a card in the middle up front. That's the first card. It is the Oracle card. It is Tick-Tock. Tick-Tock. You could look at it as time just moving forward, and indeed that is the case. We often look at our lives in terms of things we buy and purchase, because again, that's how we're programmed, because that's how the rich stay rich, is if we keep playing their game and wondering why we lose all the time. But that aside, when, let's say, you decide, I'm going to spend $40,000, $50,000 for a new vehicle. I've had the one that I have now for 8 or 9 or 10 years. It's time. We talk about it in terms of dollars. But think of how many hours you will have to work or have worked to pay for that piece of machinery. Now, if you got a great job like a doctor, or lawyer, or politicians these days and become millionaires easily, maybe that's not so difficult. But for the average person, it's becoming more and more difficult. You actually give up a huge chunk of your life so that you can have a thing. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Everything moves forward. That time that you use to purchase stuff goes away. That time will never, ever come back. It's gone. Poof of smoke. So tick-tock, tick-tock may mean that. As I'm looking at the spread, I'm thinking something else. A cosmic time bomb. It is set to go off in the future. And looking at the astrology, I've done astrology for a long time. I have friends who are superb astrologers, many of whom you probably might be familiar with. Next April, there will be a very, very powerful eclipse that goes across North America. A lot of planets in Aries, first sign of the zodiac. That's aggression. I am thinking, and they are kind of leaning in that direction. They're still investigating, certainly, but by the time we get into April of next year, people will have decided enough is enough, and enough is too much. So that might be the cosmic time bomb that impacts you in your life. Let's take a look at the first card, front row all the way to the left, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imprisonment. Swords are thoughts, ideas, and belief. Okay? 8 is restriction. But you're the one who, the card, the gal is, there's nothing that's stopping her. Yeah, okay, she's got a blindfold. She's got stuff wrapped around her. She's tied up. Okay, she could break all of those. There's nothing. She could walk away right now. And you notice she is standing in a little stream. She is blocking her intuition. She knows she can get out, and yet she's choosing not to. It's a very, very helpless situation because she lacks direction. She feels powerless. How many of us feel that way today? But there's a little help down the road. At some point, there will be a sunlight moment, a moment when things really become obvious to you. There will be an illumination, a clarity. You will see everything for what it is. That will free this Eight of Swords mentality. You can break away. I got it. I see it. I'm in control. Go. Follow the stream. Follow my intuition. Go. What you're looking for is fairness, justice, something that we have not gotten. I mean, you take a look at the world today. Let's take a look at the United States government, being that I do the program in the United States. They've been absolutely shameful. And I'm being polite because of the medium and you. They're shameful crooks. They haven't done anything for their voters, don't care about their voters. Latest example would be what went on in Hawaii. We sent more money to the Ukraine than we did to the people in Hawaii. We've been doing that. And the reason is the Ukraine serves a lot of purposes, political, financial, because what it does is it launders money. We give billions away, and it's the war machine in the United States that gets the benefit. So they've been absolutely shameful. You are saying to yourself, guess what? I have been imprisoned, Eight of Swords, in this false set of beliefs. I refused to see, but the sunlight came. It let me see some situation, some opportunity. Could be what I said, mentioned in April next year. Something comes up where you go, that's it, I'm going for justice. I'm going for fairness. I'm going for truth. But for that to happen, something has to die. You cannot go back. There is no going back. When that cosmic time bomb goes off, whenever it does for you in the future, ain't no going back. You know that. And that may be at this point why you are the Eight of Swords, because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what it might be. We're scared. We're panicked. We're frozen. So something will have to die. But I suspect by the time these cards play out, well, especially when you hit the Sun card and you really see something, at that point you declare, I want freedom, I want justice, I want equality in terms of not the typical political quality, but you want truth and balance. All your old ideas will die. Now, this is not going to happen quickly. This is going to be a process. So even if it's the astrology people are right and it happens in the spring, it's still going to be a process. And the reason is because of the Temperance card. Temperance calls for moderation, patience. But there's a healing that needs to take place, and that's why it can't be spontaneous. It's not just going to be flip a switch, ooh, I'm healed. No, it's a process. But once you become aware, again, there's never going back. You have to see yourself as being worthy. Five of Pentacles comes up. Pentacles are things that we value. Do you value yourself? Well, if you are that Eight of Swords, no, you don't. But that's about to change. That's about to change. Five of Pentacles peoples, if you remember, and it's hard to tell in this card, they are in the traditional tarot, passing a church, the lights on. It's cold, it's snowy outside. They have very little comfort in terms of clothing. In fact, I think even the young boy's leg is broken or something. They're suffering. They could go inside the church, lights on. At the very least, they could get out of the weather. They could stay warm. They could sleep well. Maybe they'll even get some food. But they're not worthy. It could be better, but I'm not worthy. Card after that, again, the Sun. You are in for an awakening. An awakening on a major, major level. You know already what is coming. You're just like that Eight of Swords. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to face it. Because I've been full of crap all my life. I've lied to myself. They've lied to me. I've accepted their lies. I don't want to see it. But the second Sun card in this reading says you will not miss it. And the card next to it, Six of Pentacles. It's reciprocity. Remember, pentacles are what you value, not just money, friendship, happiness, joy, health, wisdom, purpose. You get the idea? That's what real wealth is. And so the Six of Pentacles talks about generosity, charity, with yourself, realizing you are going through a process. Everything that you've bet your life on, you are finding out to be a lie. That's disturbing. You've stayed away from it with the Eight of Swords, but now you're coming to it. And it will take you, what will help you is the final card up top, the vice versa card. It's the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a nostalgia card. It's, someone coming from your past. I say no. Cups are something that you are connected to, you're familiar with. And if we're familiar with something, there is a kind of love. My uncle's a jerk, but, he's my uncle. And so it's that kind of a thing. If they're good to you, that's great. If they're not so good to you, you still put up with it. The Six of Cups is saying you're going to go back to the past. It's either a memory of a person, a place, a thing, a feeling, something will pull you past this cosmic time bomb. That's going to be what guides you. I remember the feeling. I remember the idea. I remember the person. It's that memory upon which you can build a good value system and step forward into a new future. But it will be rocky. A cosmic time bomb ahead. Start to prepare. That's the reading for today. Back tomorrow again with another Tao Manifested Tarot reading. I think I'll do the trifecta. We do that on the weekends. So we'll have that coming up. It's still the Tao Manifesting Tarot. We just do a little different stuff. I'll see you tomorrow. If not, between now and the next time we get together to talk tarot, peace and blessings.